Ooh. Oh no, that's okay. Cool. Right, we'll wait till we get a few people in. Oh god, it's gonna fall again. Maybe I need to plot that up with something else. Just put banana there. Right, there we go. That might do. It'll do for now, it's a workaround. Or can you actually see the banana there? We shall have to get creative, I think, to plot the camera up. Right. That's good. Good. Shades, cool. Hi, Peter Cummins. You might be wondering why I've not got my computer on. Well, I have got my computer on, but you know what I mean, why I'm not doing this on computer. I really just couldn't be bothered, so I thought, you know what, I'll just do it on my phone. But the issue with my phone is that it always mucks up. Every time I've done a live stream on my phone, or almost every time, it's like said connection interrupted, so hopefully it'll be cool. But yeah, I think the phone's just easier, but the problem is I've never had a good track record with it, so yeah, I'd love to do it on my phone every week because it's just so easy, but at the same time, YouTube can never seem to get it right. Well, it must be my connection, it mustn't be YouTube, but anyway, we'll have to hope it's alright. I'll just go up quickly. We've got Leslie in there, hi there. We've got Andy in there, hi there. I was meant to wait for someone as well. Oh, it's a bit laggy then. I was meant to wait for someone as well, but I decided I'll just be a rebel and go live straight away. But yes, oh, Gemma's in the chat, hi there, Gemma. And we've got Kirsten in there. Hi there, Kirsten. How's your shop going? I didn't know whether, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I didn't know whether you wanted me to broadcast that kind of to everyone else, but then I realised you're promoting it anyway, so I should be alright to let people know about that. But yeah, how is your shop going? Is it, are you kind of in there now properly? Are you sort of getting going with it, or are you still kind of in that period of just setting it up and getting things in there and stuff? Because that must be a massive task, like getting everything in there. So let me just see. We've got Muck Digger Marcus, hi there, regular in the chat. Looks like that's about everyone for now. I am actually, hence the shades, doing a clip show today. I'm recording a clip show. So it might not be as long of an episode of Thursday Talks because as I say, I'm trying to record that, and then I need to get some listing done, and I've got like, I don't know, 7. I was only put to package, and it shouldn't take too long to package, but I've got so much to do, but I needed to fit in this clip show at some point, and I can't do it tomorrow because I'm recording the podcast tomorrow, and I'm recording a sales update tomorrow, and I need to do eBay work. It's like, oh my god, there's just so much to do. But I mean, I love doing like loads of work, but sometimes it can just, you think, oh, when can I fit this in, kind of thing. But yeah, so the title is The Showman. So what I've been kind of formulating this character for a while. I'll just see quickly who's joined us. I think there's someone else who joined us. Oh, Lisa Fenn gives AJ the look. Who's AJ? I've heard of that. Is that a film? Is that someone out of a film? But no, so I've been formulating this. Oh, who's that? Got my first Merch by Amazon t-shirt design approved yesterday. Oh, what did that last bit say? I'm using paid version of Canva, which seems to be working well. When I like first did merch, I was using, I think, did I use PicMonkey or something? No, that was it, GIMP. But now I just do it on Photoshop. But to be honest, I've not even checked my merch. I've not looked at my merch for a week or two. I decided, like, at the moment I'm doing so much, like so many different things, and it's just not good for me to be doing like any more. So I've dropped a couple of the things that I was doing because I thought to myself, I'm just going to burn myself out if I do any more. So yeah, I've dropped a couple of things. I've dropped merch, and I was also doing some videos on another website as well, similar to YouTube, and I've dropped doing that as well because I thought, I'm doing videos on there, and I'm doing videos on YouTube, and I've got merch, and I've got cryptocurrency, and I've got YouTube, and I've got other, Amazon FBA and eBay and all the usual stuff. And eBay and Amazon FBA are a handful just on their own, as you know. So yeah, I thought to myself, I'll just calm down a little bit because it would be too much. But yeah, so I was formulating this character for a while. Is that just gone down a bit? Let me push that up, see if that'll go up a bit. That's better. So I was formulating this character for a while to do in a comedy short. So I thought, you know what? I've gone through so much of this character, but I've never recorded a single bit of footage on him. So I thought to myself, you know what? I've got to sit down, I've got to record some footage, and I've got to get, for one, this clip show done that I said I was going to do, and then for two, in the future, I need to do this series of reselling comedy shorts, because I said to you guys, like, I want to really do these comedy shorts, and I've not, like, I've wrote them, and we're all done and dusted in that respect, but I've not done any footage of them, because I know that it's going to take me, probably to do the entire series, it's probably going to take me 2 to 3 days filming. It's going to take me a further 3 to 4 days editing, and then it's going to take, you know, not like 3 to 4 solid days, but I'm meaning, you know, a good 4, 5, 6 hours each day. So almost solid days, you know, if you're considering like an 8-hour day. But I thought to myself, you know what, I was getting put off by the idea of all that time I've got to put into them, because it doesn't earn me any money, like, compared to eBay. So I'm like, I don't know when to do it. I don't know how to fit it in, but I've just got to do it at some point, because I really do want to do it, and it's kind of like something that is a hobby. So, and you've got to allow yourself some time to, you know, have a break and do the things that you want to do, opposed to the things that just make you money. So, yeah, I am definitely going to get on with that series, because I do want it out. I mean, really, I wanted it out by August, but there's no way that's happening. So it's probably just going to have to be sometime in Q4, you know, October to December, sometime that sort of range. But I'm really hoping to get it filmed, get it edited, get it all happy the way I like it, and yeah, get it out, and hopefully people will get a bit of a laugh from it as well. Like a lot of people have been very kind and said in the past, you know, we like the comedy shorts. So anyway, I'll quickly look in the chat. I think I should do a Doctor Who miniseries. I could do, but I don't know what I would do. I mean, I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube, like what have you called, like fan films for Doctor Who, and many other things as well, but I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do, really. I wouldn't know. I mean, I'd probably end up creating my own kind of Doctor, like my own persona. Like, I know certain people do that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. He could be the 14th Doctor. Oh god, I was thinking, if I was ever the Doctor, like if I ever really seriously, I mean, it is something that I would love to do, but I mean, I'd love to be the Doctor, like actually be the Doctor in the TV show, not like just fan fiction, but not fan fiction, fan films even. But if I was going to be the Doctor, I'd probably wait till I'm like 30 odd or something, 40 odd. No, maybe even 50, because I like an older Doctor. I mean, I love Peter Capaldi when he came in, because he was an old Doctor again. Okay, cool. I've just got a message then, that's why. Not doing it on your phone. Hitman K's in there. Hi there. Thanks not being in many live streams, being busy, in working for the man. Well, no harm in that. It's nothing. If you know, if you like working for someone else, that's fine, isn't it? And you're getting a regular income. The biggest thing with reselling or self-employed is that's so hard is not having that regular income. It really is incredibly hard. Like, you have to adjust your mentality, and I think for me now, like, I've adjusted to it, and it's like it's all right. But at the same, I mean, what I do is I don't spend much money on myself other than like little bills and stuff that I have. But and generally, like, then I can obviously, I've got a little bit of cash flow available. But still, it can be quite hard thinking, right, how can I judge what the sales are going to be like in 6 months' time to know that I've got enough money here, there, and everywhere? And my own place, it's going to be like so hard to do that. But yeah, so I think that the massive major benefit for employment to me is just like that regular income. That is like really, if you could have self-employment with regular fixed income, well, it wouldn't really work, but you know what I mean. In theory, if you'd have that, that would be like the perfect combination, because you've got this fixed income, but also you're working for yourself. Or scammers saying that they not received the right. Oh, is there some chat going on? No ads. When you reach 50, you'll be there. Oh, for God's sake, Lisa, it's still on about that. Oh my God. Sam's in the chat. Hi there, Sam. Aid's in the chat. Hi there. No, I didn't wait for you, Aid. Wow, Lisa, you sound very busy. Wow, what's happened here? Check this up here. Still plodding along, caring for 2 foster cats now. One is very sick, also painting and building furniture. No rest for the wicked. Yeah, that must be. Are the cats like kittens? Or well, I suppose we'll be a little bit older if the foster cats, won't we? But I didn't tell anyone about it. We had a scare the other week because Electra, well, maybe it was just a bit more paranoia than anything, but Electra went missing. Electra, if you don't know, if you're watching this and you've not been following my channel or anything, Electra is my cat. Actually, I did a segment in my last video with her in, because I felt kind of compelled to do that because she basically went off somewhere on the Monday night, which I think was last week. So Monday night, like 5, 6, 7 o'clock or something. Well, evening time. And she didn't come back till like late night on the Friday. So it was getting on. It was about 4.5 days, something like that. So it was pretty crazy. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, where's she gone? Is she all right? All that sort. It went through my. So yeah, it can be really. I think cats are really hard to have as a pet because certain other animals, like, you'll always be able to locate them. For example, if you had like a snake or something like that, it's probably just going to be kept in a tank. Maybe you'll get it out from time to time, but generally it's going to be in the tank quite a lot, so it's not so bad. Maybe a tortoise. I mean, I've heard stories of tortoises going missing and stuff, so obviously that happens. But with cats, because you let them out, or most people will let them out if they're an outdoor cat, you don't have as much control, and it makes you, when we go away for a while, it makes you think, it makes you really, really emotional. I also have 2 cats of my own, Charlie and Harrison. All my cats are house cats. Yeah, I would have loved Electra to be a house cat, but she's just like, when she was younger, like, I was really thinking, like, I just want around the house. I don't want her to, go out, and because I knew I'd be a bit sort of touchy not touchy, but paranoid or whatever the word would be, if she went out for a couple of days on end, which I have been. But to be honest, even when she was a kitten, like when she was from about 4 or 5 months old, basically a couple of months after we got her, she was wanting to go out. She was meowing at the window like, meow, 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 I want to go out, kind of thing. And we finally let her out, I don't know, 7 or 8 months old, which you shouldn't. Well, I've read it online that you shouldn't necessarily do that. You should wait till about a year. But we let her out about then, and she was cool. What we did for a while is we let her out on one of them cat leashes just in the back garden, and then we started to let her out when she was closer to a year, like, properly. But yeah, it's one of those things that can't control when we're out there, and you think, where are they? Are they going to come back? All that sort of stuff. But you've kind of just got to trust that they, obviously, instinctively, they know their way home, all that sort of stuff. So, anyway, we've got 21 people in here, so that's cool. So if you're in here and you're not jumping in the chat, feel free, pop in the chat. Ads Robinson, my foster cats are old. Maisie's, wow, 14 years, yeah. Is it, I read that it's, I think it's like 25. So when a cat is 2, so when a cat is like, basically when it's in its first 2 years, at the end of its first 2 years, it's equivalent to being 25 years old. And then every year after that is apparently 4 years. I don't know whether I've got that right, but I read something online about that. So basically, for like 14, like 25 in the first 2, then 4, so that's 48, plus the 25, so that's, what, like 73-ish? So 73 is 14. Yeah, so they live quite long, don't they, cats, really? Well, I was shocked. Oh, Les is in there. Hi there. What's he put there? It's a hot one down here in the southwest. It isn't that hot today, actually. Let me just... God, these sunglasses are really weird. Like, obviously, I have to have my glasses on underneath because they're not prescription. But these are really weird. Like, you know what they're like? I don't know whether you can see that, but kind of like the eye protection goggles with that yellow tint. It really makes things look like really crazy. But I'm just gonna take them off now because they mess up my eyes. My eBay sales have really dried up. Everyone else has. Yeah. Oh my god, my eBay sales are all over the place. It's honestly like yesterday was about 100 quid, so that was cool, that was fine, I'm happy with that. But for this time of year, that's respectable. But then like another day it'll be like pretty much zero, like 12 quid or 5 quid. Or I think there was a Sunday, I don't know whether I said, I think I might have done, there was a Sunday where I did like £4 or £5. It's like, oh my god, it just, Adrian's in there. Hi there, Adrian. Hope you are well. Yeah, I'm cool, thanks, Adrian. As I was just mentioning, the title of the video is to do with a character that I am going to be releasing in the clip show. Basically, in about a week or so, it's going to be like 3 years of me reselling. Well, it's not exactly 3 years of me reselling because I started in June of 2015. But I wasn't like I didn't start. I was just like watching Nick's videos and stuff for a few weeks, and then I started. But yeah, it'll be like 3 years, and I'm thinking to myself, I've got to do some sort of clip show or something fairly special. So yeah, I'm basically gonna do like a clip show with a little bit of a character that I've been developing. It's a bit of a showman. So I thought I'd just give you a bit of a tease. The sunglasses are a tease, by the way. I didn't just wear them like randomly. They are a bit of a tease to the character. But it's something that I've been thinking about for a while. We've got Sean in the chat there. Hi there, Sean. The greatest showman. No, I knew someone would say that. I knew there was a film out called something like that. And I knew that someone would end up saying has reference to it. My end's a little bit laggy. Is it laggy for you guys? It seems okay now, but every now and then it'll go a bit laggy. I don't know. Never trust my phone for live streams. Never. Don't know why. It's just so bad. Everyone else seems to have good luck with them, but anyway. Well done, pal. Yeah. Oh, Peter, that is. I thought you were saying well done, pal, for reaching 3 years, and I thought it's not much of an achievement, but okay, I'll take it. Well done, Peter, he says. You deserve it, mate. Why? What's Peter done? Let me go up 1 sec. Just going up to... Lol, ads didn't have time to get the green screen sorted. No, it wasn't that. It just... I couldn't be... Oh, I can't see Peter's comment. Why? What was it that... or something? 500 subs, cool. About that now. Now, how long have you been doing it, Peter? Is it 6 months or something? Because I think that was about the time I reached 500. Ads, it is pretty laggy. Who's that? Muckdin and Marcus. Right, I don't know what I can do. Yeah, it looks a bit like very laggy. Very laggy. It's laggy this side, isn't it? What can I do? What can I do? Yeah, it's a bit laggy, isn't it? Let me see. I don't know whether going downstairs might help or not. I'll try and go downstairs. It might be a bit laggy still, but this is me. You see, I always say, like, it's going to be cool. No, I always say it's going to be bad on the phone, and then it's bad on the phone, and I think, and then I say to myself, I'm never doing it on the phone again, and then I do it on the phone again, because I can't be bothered doing it on the computer. Let's see. Extras, no green screen. You sound like Max Headroom from the 80s. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Nope, I can't. Is that any better now? Or no? Oh my god, that's even worse, isn't it? Wait, is it a bit better? It's a bit better? But I think that's a little bit better, maybe. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. If you say it's a little bit better in the chat, then I'll know. Because it kind of looks better to me, but I don't know whether like it's better to you guys. That's the problem. Like on, oh yeah, it's still a bit laggy, isn't it? Yeah, it's still a bit laggy actually. Oh, much better. Oh, right. Okay, cool. I thought going downstairs might help. I don't know how long it's going to help for though. So, Right then, let's see in the chat. Oh, being laggy again. Or is there green screen and you're even more high tech? No, I'm not that high tech. I really I look at these other people who do green screens and they're like really good. Again. Yeah. I think it's when I'm like moving too much. If I like move too fast. Anyway, I see these like other people on YouTube who do like really good green screen, and I wish I could do it, but I don't know how we do it. Like it's something to do with lighting, because if you get the lighting right on a green screen, it really does like help the overall look of the green screen. But I don't think it's just that. I think that maybe it's because like I think it's maybe the quality of the webcam. Yeah, I think probably the quality of the webcam is a big factor. I know it's a C920, but I think that if, you know, and that's like what most people use, but I think that if I got a better quality one, it would really stand out. Like it would be really, you know, it'd like really amplify the green screen a little bit. But I'm quite happy with how it's turned out in the shots I did this morning for the clip show. So I'm quite happy with that. You know, the only problem is there's a little bit of fuzziness on my left hand, and I'm annoyed. Question: I've just invested the new Speed Champions Ferrari and the what is it now? The Mustang. The Mustang looks better to me. I don't know about the Ferrari. Really, they're probably going to retire in about a year or so. You probably want to wait a little bit more, you know, like a little bit longer before you actually buy them. But that being said, I don't know, because I've not been tracking Lego as much these days. I think that they've probably been out for 6 months or so. So I reckon we've got another 6 months to a year left on them. At minimum 6 months, I think. So, yeah, but I think the Ferrari should do okay. But I think that the better one might be the Mustang, just because I looked on Amazon and it was already selling for well above retail, like I mentioned in my course. So I looked at the Mustang and that was selling for like 16 quid on Amazon, and you can buy it for 13 at Lego Shop at Home. So if it's selling for that on Amazon, it's a good indicator that in the future it might do well. So yeah, I don't know about that. I'll have to look into the Ferrari. I think it is a good one in terms of popularity, but I'm just wondering whether it will do that well, because I don't know whether the other Ferrari is which, you know, actually which Ferrari? Yeah, wait, which Ferrari did you get? Did you get the new one, or did you get that Scuderia Ferrari? S can never pronounce it. Scudia, Scudana Ferrari or something it is. If you got that one, then that's a good buy, because that's like right at the end of its life cycle, because I'm pretty sure that's coming to retirement soon. It might even already be retired. But yeah, if you got the other one, the newer one, you might be waiting a little bit. But even at 10 quid, it's not too bad. Within 2 years or so, you should get some money back for that. Sparrows then says, hi ads, this decides what I am going to watch over my lunch. Oh, right, what do you mean Thursday talk decides that? See you guys later off to the pub. Oh, Sam, are you work done? Are we back? Are we back? Don't know. Am I alright? This is why I should do it on computer. I'm doing it on computer next week. It's alright. Every time I do it on my phone. Am I alright? Yeah, it looks like I'm okay. Anyway, so what I was saying was, I won't fling my hands about. You know what it is? It's flinging these hands about. That's what does it. It's too much for YouTube to cope with. Like my level of hand gestures. See what I mean? I'm doing it now. Just put my hands down here and stop. Because there's too many like things going on in the screen for YouTube to capture properly with the current internet connection. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, I am like not one of these reseller marketers. I want to. I've tried. I mean, there's been times in the past where I've thought to myself, do I want to go down that rude? Do I want to go down that road? Because I think to myself, you know, there would be more money for me. There would be, you know, I probably would be able to do it, but you're selling a part of yourself to get money, and that's not, in my personal opinion, that's not right. So I definitely want to get back to doing more of the comedy show. See, I'm trying to do the hand gestures again. It's terrible. So I definitely want to get back to doing more of the comedy videos, maybe a little bit of satirical comedy, things like that. And about specific about reselling, not just random comedy. But I think that would actually cement who I am more. It's not. It needs to be, my YouTube channel needs to be a product of who I am, not that I'm trying to be this marketer trying to make money. It's got to be who I am. For me personally, that's what it's got to be about. So I think that's why I'm trying my best to dedicate a little bit of time to doing these comedy bits and try and get a few more of them out, because I know that that'll make me so happy, knowing that they're on my channel for people to view. And it's different as well, because I want to be a little bit different. I don't want to just do the same old haul videos or sales updates and stuff. So I want to be different, and I think that that's one way I can distinguish myself without the need to be a marketer or to sell myself, like to not sell myself, but kind of sell my soul a little bit. Question: how do you get unrestricted to sell Lego on Amazon? I do not know, because I was grandfathered in. I'm allowed to sell Lego just because of the fact that I've been selling it on there for 2 years. The only way I would imagine is by getting some invoices. I think I've heard people say that quite a lot. Get yourself some invoices from reputable suppliers. I don't know whether a Lego invoice would suffice. Maybe it would. And then you have to send them into Amazon, as far as I'm aware, and they can deny or approve your request. There are, I'm pretty sure you can go into paid groups on Facebook or wherever, and they will, they will actually, what I'm trying to say, they will help you get ungated, and they will show you the path to getting ungated. But I can't give you any information, because when I started on Amazon, it was a different ball game. Everything was, well, not everything. I mean, there was things that were ungated 2 years ago. It's not that far away. Well, 2.5 years ago actually now. But it's not that far away, or we're not that far ahead in time. But there's things that were gated off, but you could sell the majority of things easily. So I got selling them in 2016, 2017, 2018, and then sometime in late 2017, I would say, maybe early 2018, Lego started to get gated off, and other toys started to get gated off for new sellers. I don't know the exact dates. I think it was around then though. And I didn't experience that. And it was only because I got what's known as grandfathered in, where if you've been a seller on there for a while, even if you're not a particularly big seller, that Amazon might decide, even though they're restricting off a category, they'll just grandfather in or let in these maybe slightly older hands, even though I wouldn't call myself an older hand, because I've not been selling on there for that long, really. But yeah, so I was lucky in that regard, to just have that handed to me on a plate. Found out that it was actually gated off by new sellers who were coming in saying, how are you ungated to sell Lego? And I was like, what do you mean? Everyone can sell it, right? But no, I realised that, yeah, not everyone can sell it anymore. So I'm quite lucky in that regard. But I was quite scared, because do you remember about a year ago, I said on Thursday Talks, you know what, I'm probably not going to be selling on Amazon, because I'll get gated off for Lego, and I'll get gated off for DVDs and all that sort of stuff. But I've actually been quite lucky, because it didn't happen in the way I thought it would. I got grandfathered in for Lego, so I was lucky, so I didn't need to panic. I didn't need to worry when everyone was worrying about all these restrictions coming in. However, I do think that they're going to put more restrictions on in the future, and I do think I still need to be worrying a little bit about it and looking for another avenue to sell, maybe Lego or something like that. I can sell it on eBay for my investments. I can sell them on eBay, still get profit on them, but not as much as Amazon. I mean, Amazon crazy prices. Anyway, I'll just go up the chat. I know George said something a minute ago. Big long message, I think it was. Ads, you're the only British reseller I watch that's actually doing videos at the moment. Everyone's disappearing. Why? Who's disappearing? Nick's on there, Z's on there. Ben's on there every few weeks, isn't he? Sparrow's End in the chat, they're on there. Adrian's on there. I think it's flourishing at the moment. It's just what's happening is I can see views declining in reselling. Like I did a hunting video yesterday. Back in January, a hunting video would get me 1,000 to 1,500 views within 24 to 48 hours. Probably even just for 24 hours. Now that hunting video didn't even, I think it did just over 500 views in 24 hours. That is shocking. The thumbnail was right, my tags were right, my titling was right. I'm completely convinced my SEO and all that was completely bang on. I know what I'm doing with the tags and the titling and all that now, but for some reason the views are going down in reselling. I don't know why. It's weird. It's just going down. You know, I don't do this for a lot of money. I mean, you can say I do it for the £34 I get a month, but who's going to believe me? Who's really going to believe that I do this because I get £34 a month? The fact is, I do it because I enjoy it, and I get a little bit of money for doing it as well. But it's a shame that the views are dropping off, because I'd really like to grow my channel and get, you know, help more people and bring more people into reselling and stuff, but it's just, that's what's happening at the moment. So I think we are experiencing a lull. But really, if you think of it, a lot of, like, you know, investing and stocks and cryptocurrency and anything to do with making money online seems to be taking a dip at the moment. You know, maybe it's to do with, you know, maybe the economy's getting weaker, I'm not sure, and that's having an effect. But it seems to me that a lot of these things that were strong, you know, back in maybe 2013 to 2015, 2016, that was strong back then are slowly declining. Like, if you did a video in 2014, 2015 on reselling, you know, like how to get more views or whatever on eBay, or how to get more sales on eBay, it would probably get a lot more views. One, because there's a lot less competition, but two, because you know, if you went on Google Trends, you'd see that it was actually booming at that point. If you go on Google Trends now and you type in eBay or reselling, there's been a massive drop in the last few months. I think it was sort of late last year or something, it dropped. So yeah, I mean, looking at all these things, it's quite, you know, it's quite sad that this is happening, and that you know, you can't do as well as you wanted. Like, I see on my feed actually loads of new resellers putting, like, you know, they've got decent thumbnails, not necessarily just UK, maybe US, maybe not even reselling, maybe like just generally making money online. I see them with these great thumbnails and they've got great titles, fully optimized. I go into the video, I check my TubeBuddy, they're bang on with the tags. They're bang on with everything they do on YouTube in terms of supporting the algorithm, you know, triggering the algorithm. But they're just getting like 12 views in like a week. And you're like, what? I should not get that amount, you know? But it's just things are slowing down. There's a lot of competition with reselling on YouTube and other make money online videos on YouTube. And it's just a shame, you know, and people will disappear because the people who don't love YouTube and they can't, you know, someone does a video at like 2 months or whatever. Oh, I'm breaking up. Oh no, we're okay now. Someone does a video on YouTube, right, for 2 months. They do like 2-3 videos a week. They get 10 views on each video. They're not sticking around for long if they don't love YouTube. Whereas the ones who love YouTube will end up sticking around. You know, they won't matter about views. Like, if my views went down to 50 or whatever a video, even like 20 or 30, but would get to, honestly, if I'm being honest, I'd get to a point where I'd probably stop, but I wouldn't stop immediately. I'd probably have some staying power of 6 months or a year or whatever to get through that and to try and do everything I can to increase those views again. But anyway, so I missed out on a lot of the chat there, I apologise. I've just done my first punt hunt video. Oh, I watched that. Oh my god, Adrian, that cracked me up yesterday. Eddie Lizard. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm moving again and it's making it laggy. Sorry. Getting excited, that's why. So, you know, Eddie Lizard. Oh my god, that cracked me up. I had to re-watch that bit because it was so funny. It's like, this is my bearded dragon, Eddie Lizard or something. Oh my god, that was so funny. I was cracking up at it. It was so good. I think people that watch the vids are and now giving up on eBay as it didn't work for. Very true. Yeah, I think we maybe had a boom last year. Maybe sort of last year, and now there's less people coming in. But saying that, it looks to me like, you know, a lot of other channels in the reselling, like more established channels, both UK and US, are still doing well. So I don't know whether it's just my channel, I don't know whether it's just maybe a select few channels or something, or whether it's the entire market, but certainly like Craigslist Hunter, he's still getting great views, his channel's growing. Raking Profit is slowed down a little bit. He's not getting that many views compared to his subscribers, but still, I think he's still like maintaining, you know, he's not necessarily dropping off or anything. So, I don't know, it might just, I mean, Nick's still doing phenomenally well on his channel, he's getting loads of views. I don't know about Zahir, maybe he is as well. I'm pretty sure Ben's still on fire. I'm pretty sure Mini Millionaire Core, they're still on fire. So, I don't know, I mean, might just be like a certain time or something. I don't know. This is why I love YouTube though, because it's like one big chess game and you're trying to figure out how to do it. Your views won't go down to 50 ads, you're too engaging. I'm not engaging, I just talk, don't I? I don't engage, I just like, the thing is, I really don't engage. Like, I mean, how many chats have I done where I've hardly looked at the chat? Now that is not engagement on my part, that is actually unengagement. Watch a few resellers, but quite a few come and go. Yeah, many come and go. I mean, I have to applaud Steve, because he's done like 618 episodes or whatever it is now, and he's just, he just absolutely loves you. Sorry, I'm doing the hand gesture. I'll put my hands down here, and then it won't lag as much. There we go. Right. See, it must be my hand gestures. Anyway. Steve has done 600, I don't know, it might even be more than that now, it might be 620, and he just absolutely, he is the example of someone who just loves YouTube. He will just do it, like he will just, you know, he just loves what he does on YouTube, want to go about it. Right, I'll just check up the chat again. I missed out a bit, I think, before. A few YouTubers I watch, as they need to know their onions to keep me engaged. They need to know their onions. That's a good one. I don't really know my onions. I just eat red onions, so I don't know. Oh wait, sorry, I've nearly clicked off it then. Summer slowdown on YouTube too, yeah. Well, your channel's still doing well, so your channel's growing, so that actually says a lot, right? Imagine YouTube. Oh, sorry, I'm doing hand gestures again. Oh, can never keep my hands still. Yeah, so it says a lot. If we are going through a slowdown on YouTube in terms of reselling, if your channel is flourishing, that says a lot about your channel, about, you know, how good it could be. So, yeah, just if anyone's out there and they're struggling and they're maybe not getting as many views on YouTube or anything than new, just keep at it, because when it comes around again, obviously there'll be more people getting into reselling at some point in the future. We'll see more searches on Google and about reselling. They find our videos and then they subscribe and we get more views and stuff. So yeah, just do it because you love it, and you know, if it doesn't work out, really, but if you love it, then you know, it doesn't really matter, you'll just keep going. It's an ads expression, it's an expression ads, not literally. No, I know, I was joking. Could you not get that joke? Oh my god, for God's sake, you wake. People don't get my humour, do they? Personally, I want interesting content from people with a personality. That's why I watch you, Steve, Peter and Mel, but I don't watch Love Island. Oh, that's a brilliant one. My mum has been watching Love Island every night or whatever. Is it even on every night? I don't know, but she watches it every night. She must be watching reruns or something. But, oh my god, I say, why? You know, I mean, alright, I'm not going to get into this. I'll probably, if I watched it, I'd probably enjoy it, you know, I'm that type of person. But, I just don't want to watch it, because I think to myself, it's just too, I don't know what the word is, you know, I don't want to sound horrible and say it's common or anything like that, because I don't think it's necessarily common. It's just like, it's just, oh, what's the word, like, oh, skin crawling, you know, these people are like on there and they're just, it's all about blooming, you know, hanky-panky and stuff, innit? That's what it's about. It's literally, that's all it's about. That is literally all it's about. Anyway, I don't know. The thing is though, if I watched it, I would probably get into it. This is like, I will, what I'll do something very, very weird with TV shows. I will like stand against them and say, oh no, I'm never watching that, all that sort of stuff, and say, oh no, it's terrible that, I don't like that. But then I'll watch it one time and I'll get into it and then I'll start binge watching. So I don't really, I can't comment if I've not really watched it that much. I've seen little bits when, when my mum's had it on, but I don't know. It's just, you know what? Here's the perfect phrase. I've got the perfect phrase. I've put my hands down again. It's young. That's why I don't like it. It's young. I don't have a problem with people being young. I'm a young guy myself, so it would be weird if I did have that problem. But I just don't like how young it is, how ignorant it is, how like I still can't quite find the word, but just how completely young it is. Like these younger people who, when they're older, they'll have a great clue about life. They'll know exactly what they're doing. They'll be great. But at this point in time, they're a little bit not there, not quite all there with the mind, and they're not completely fulfilling their potential because they're young and they're rampant. They want hanky-panky all the time. You're mellow. Need to, you don't need to have pleasure all the time. You don't need to be the word, because I don't want to, I don't want to have to put this as an 18 plus or anything, but basically what I'm trying is that you don't need to have time in the pleasures of the flesh all the time. As you get older, you realize that actually, intellectual stimulants have exactly the same pleasure as physical stimulants. So yeah, I think you just need to get a bit older and a bit mellow a little bit. But obviously first they need to get it all out of the system, and I get that system. Then they can be intelligent, then they can work on their progression in, academia or whatever, and then they'll be cool. So yeah. Anyway, hanky panky. So I'm so I'm so grandma's house. Put my hands down. Still a bit laggy actually. No, but I'm so like grandma's house. I don't like swearing. I don't like saying anything vulgar or crude. I'm just want to be reserved in that way, which is quite odd since I was born after the 1970s, when obviously in the 1970s we had a massive boom of, sort of sexual revolution and all that sort of stuff. So it's quite odd for me to be in that, maybe even that sort of 1920s kind of mindset about it, when I'm living in 2018. But I am quite shy with that. I don't want to, say those. I don't like swearing. I don't like saying these vulgar things and stuff. But yeah, but you're gonna be very, very, very shocked to do the clip show in a few weeks. When that clip show comes out, really shocked, because I'm a little bit more crude in that. Because in comedy, you can come out of you can create these big, bold characters, and it's not anything to do with yourself necessarily. Weren't you dressed as a condom a few weeks ago? You mean a few months ago? That was only because it was a dare, and I said to David and Rachel, it was David McGregor and fake Rachel, I said to them, I don't back down on dares, so I had to do it. Bagging again, innit? Oh, God. This is terrible. Anyway, I'll be going in a sec, because we're at 45 minutes. So yeah, I what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, so in the clip show, you'll see I am quite crude. I am a bit a bit more very different to myself, because what I've done is I've created a character that is very, very far removed from myself, These big bold characters are what make people laugh. These different weird, maybe crude characters make people laugh. Maybe in some circumstances it's bumbling characters who are a bit of an idiot who don't know what they're doing. They make people laugh. So yeah, how's your father? To me, or is that to someone else? Let me go. Miles, my language is antiquated. There we go. Oh, I use all sorts of phrases that were last 23. Brilliant. I have a few phrases, but I can never think when people say like that. I can the phrases that I. Oh, it's lagging. Right. No, but I can never think. Is it all right much again? It's gone all right now again. That's weird. No, but I can never think of a phrase. But grandma used to teach me all these phrases. Oh, what was that one she was teaching me like a few months ago? It was a really weird phrase. I don't know, but I really get a lot from doing these, like finding these big bold words, like these big weird crazy words that no one knows about, and then telling them, using them in conversation, and then people are like, "Whoa, what's that kind of word?" You're like, "Whoa, I don't even know." Making the beast with two backs. Oh, now, this is the problem. I don't know what that means. I'm not very good with these. Is it an innuendo? Is that? I'm not very good with them, so I don't know. What does that actually mean? Best chat ever, Gemma Lou says. Very much. Tallywhacker. Oh, God. Been saying that. Look, I don't want to move it too much in case it... See if it's just euphemism. That's it. Yeah. I think I don't know. It's just gonna have to be like this for another minute or two till we end the stream. So yeah. What was I saying now? Yeah, I don't even know what that beast with two backs is. Like, I literally... Is that right? I don't know. I really don't know. I suppose I come across as a little bit innocent, but I'm not actually that innocent. So being innocent, really, So, but yeah, I just don't know what they mean. Can't help feeling we are circling the drain pipe here. Circling the drain pipe. You mean going that, like digging a hole? I know what that one means. Like we're digging a hole. Yeah. If any more reselling questions to finish on, then feel free, whack them in the chat, and then we might not be digging a hole so much. But if you haven't, then I'll get going in a minute because, as I say, I've got to finish up this clip show. Got packaging to do, got listing to do, actually got photography to do before I get my listing done. So yeah, it's all go, it's got so much to do, but yeah, I'm glad because like I need to get back into it. I've been quite slow the last few weeks. I don't know why. I had a good week. I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago. I got over 100 listings up, so I had a good week then. But then, like since then, I've just been doing bits and bobs really, and it's not been great. Are you near the VAT threshold, lad? No, I'm not. I think it was like 48,000 last tax year in turnover, but I was hoping for 50k, but I didn't. But I don't think I will be near that this year. It really depends on how my crypto investments pay out, obviously, but the thing is, they're separate to my income tax, because they're capital gains. So the thing is, like, on my income tax, my business on my income tax, I might do less turnover, but I'll actually make way more profit because my capital gains with cryptocurrency, if I end up cashing them out, will supersede that anyway in profit and everything as well. So I don't know. I'm thinking I might end up doing less turnover next year on my reselling, but the cryptocurrency, because I've been putting effort into that, depending on how long this bear market lasts and stuff, because that's another thing as well. But if it does take off before April of next year, I can either sell or I can just take out my proof of stake earnings and basically get a bit more revenue that way. However, proof of stake earnings fall under income tax. So Basically, if I take out just my proof of stake earnings, then they will come in my income. So that will boost my my business accounts basically. If I decide to sell all out, that'll fall under capital gains, and that'll be a separate kind of thing. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But I did okay last year. It's just I wanted to hit that 50k turnover. Like I was so. I know it's only turnover, but I was so like. I wanted that goal. I just didn't. But anyway, I probably will hit it this year. But depends on how good Christmas is. Although saying that, I've got my Lego investments to sell, or a few of them to sell. So I think that maybe by selling them, that will give me a good chunk of income, because I actually have more than I think, like investing in Lego. Not necessarily as like a principal that's actually invested in them, but the amount that they've grown over time as well. So like, I might have, I don't know how much I've invested in Lego, maybe 2k, 2k, yeah, 2k, something like that. But like they're probably, like my investment portfolio overall is probably like 6 to 8k or something now. So if I did sell all that in quarter four or whatever, if it was worth doing, then I've got a good punch of turnover. Good. What was I trying to say? Not punch. A good chunk. That's what I was trying to say. A good chunk of turnover and profit from that. Not many chats mix VAT and innuendo so effortlessly. Oh, I take that as a compliment then, Dr. Doodle do. I can never Sparrow me. Oh, Sparrow Mel. I need to point Percy over the porcelain. I need to point. What are all these things? I don't even know what these are. I literally can't tell which comments are about reselling and which are about sex. Oh no, I've said it now. Oh, you made me say it. Oh, for God's sake. I was trying to make this chat like kid friendly, and now you made me say it. Oh, anyway. The postcard I remember most was no, actually, I'm not going to read that out because there's probably something in that. Oh, hi there, Nigel. I didn't know you were in, so hi, Nigel. I'll go in a second anyway. Half-cut reseller. My favourite 70s postcard was a table. Actually, no, I'm not reading that one. I'll read it in my head, but I'm not reading it out. Oh, God, some of these. Tell you. How would you tackle that if you were hoovering? Hold back or smash it even more? What are these? I don't even know what these comments are. Like, what are these comments about? Haha, Ad said a rude word, dirty boy. I know. Anyway, I think the clip show, I might put it as an over 18 because I do say a few things in it that I'm not happy with. It wouldn't actually be like if someone like one of them certification, if one of those like people who did the certification of films, they would say to me that is nowhere in 18, but it's nowhere near an 18, but I like to put it as that, just, like block it off as an 18, just in case any kids were to watch it, because I don't like, I wouldn't like to encourage the sexualization of children. Again, I said it again there, basically, but I wouldn't like to encourage that on my channel, or think that I am encouraging that if maybe a child has, someone's watching it, like a mum or dad is watching me on their computer or the laptop, and then the kid goes up to the laptop after they've gone in the other room, clicks it on, and they hear me talking about something that's a little bit untoward. So I don't particularly like that. I'd rather make sure that I'm doing things properly with regards to that, but it isn't necessarily an over 18. It's just I'd like to classify it as, just to make sure I'm kind of on the right track, really. But anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. I'll go and I will go and I'm just looking at the chat and trying to talk at the same time. I am dying because he keeps saying them. Yeah, I know, I do. Everyone does it, ads, even the queens had, oh God, no, oh my God, these are getting worse. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go and do the remainder of the clip show, I think, now, and then I'll get on and do packaging and stuff. I apologise about the lag. It was my own fault for not doing it on the computer, but I really couldn't be bothered. I was just like, oh, it's not even that hard to set it up on the computer, like, it really isn't, but I just couldn't be bothered. So, yeah, I will get back on my computer next time because the phone just does not work out. As I say, if you liked it, then please do give it a like. If you have any comments, questions, or queries, please drop them down below. The hand gestures are returning. Please drop them down below, and I will see you on the next one, which will be very soon. Probably next video will be Saturday, which will be the Reselling Mental Health podcast. So if you are feeling a little bit fragile or anything like that, it might be worth a watch. I do try and keep it quite calm and quiet and not too destructive, or I try and choose my words carefully on it to suit people who might be in a bit of a fragile state. But yeah, please give it a watch if you would like to. Even if you don't have any mental health issues or anything like that, it might be worth just giving it a watch, listen while you list kind of thing. And I will leave it there, guys. And don't forget, very, very soon, there will be the Reselling Clip Show coming out, probably towards the end of the month, because that's about the time when I officially started reselling. So yeah, probably around that time. But yeah, I will see you very soon, guys. Thanks for watching. See you very soon.